Hello everyone, today I Nishtha Anand is going to present my maths holiday homework on chapter number 2 numerical application. The topic for today is calendar. Before understanding the topic, let's differentiate between what is the difference between a clock and a calendar. Clock tells us about the time span for seconds, minutes, days, etc. Whereas calendar depicts the days, weeks and the months of a specific year. Now let's understand the structure of a calendar. Calendar is divided into 2 years, ordinary year and leap year. In ordinary year, the number of days are 365 days, number of weeks are 52 weeks and 1 day. Now you may ask, what is this 1 day? This 1 day is considered as an odd day. Odd day is the extra days left after exact number of weeks is considered as an odd day. Means if there are 8 days, that means 1 day is the odd day. Now, in leap year, the number of days are 366 days, number of weeks are 52 weeks and 2 days, and the number of odd days are 2. Now, for the better clarification of this topic, now let's calculate the odd days in a month. In January, we know there are 31 days. So, basically, if we calculate the number of weeks, that would be 28. How? As 7 into 4 equals to 28. So, basically, there are 24 weeks. Now we know that in January there are 31 days. So 31 days minus 28, that are 3 days. So that means these 3 days are the odd days. Odd days are nothing, just the days which do not come in a week. Now for February, either February can have 28 or 29 days. If it's having 28 days, that means 7 into 4, that is 28 days. So that means there would be 4 weeks and there would be no odd days. But if there are 29 days, that means there are 4 weeks plus 1 day. So in month of February, there can be 0 odd days or either it can be 1 odd day. Now let's calculate for other months too. In March there are 31 days, that means again there would be 3 odd days. In April there are 30 days, that means 2 days are extra. These 2 odd days are 29 and 30, so 2 days would be considered as odd days, and so on it continues. Now let's understand decoding for a day of a week. Decoding the day when the date is done on the basis of odd number of days in the month, year or century. If we consider that a week begins with a Monday and ends on Sunday, then the decoding is done as for 0 the day would be Sunday, or if there is 1 odd day then it would be Monday. If there are 2 odd days then it would be considered as Tuesday. If there are 3 then it would be Wednesday, 4 Thursday, 5 Friday, 6 Saturday. Now let's understand this topic with the help of example number 10. So the question says that if the 30th March 2020 was Monday, what would be the day after 61 days? So over here we are given that we have to calculate what would be the day after 61 days. So the 30th March was Monday and the duration is given as is 61 days. So we will divide 61 by 7. That would give us 8 weeks and 5 days. So we know that 8 into 7 is 56 days. So basically the 56th day would be Monday, as we are talking about a week. So over here the week starts with Monday and ends with Sunday. So over here the 56th day would be Monday and the 57th day would be the Tuesday. Now if 57 days the Tuesday, 58 would be Wednesday, 59 would be Thursday, 60 would be Friday and 61 would be Saturday. So basically after 61 days the day would be Saturday. Leap year occurs every 4 years. To check whether the given year is a leap year or not, divide the year by 4, and if the remainder comes as 0, then the year is a leap year. Fun fact, a number is divisible by 4 if the last 2 digits are divisible by 4. Now let's learn how to calculate the number of odd days in a century. The total number of years in a century are 100. Now let's divide 100 by 4, that is 25. But since 100 is divisible by 4, that the number of leap years in a century would be 25 minus 1, that is 24. Now let's learn how to find the number of ordinary years and leap years in a century. So the total leap years would be 25 minus 1, that is 24, and ordinary years would be 100 minus 24. So basically I was subtracting 100 years minus 24 years, and these 24 are the leap years, so that will give us 76 years, that would be the ordinary years. Now the total number of odd days in a century are, we will multiply 76 with 1 plus 24 into 2. Now over here we are multiplying 24 into 2, as we know there are 2 odd days in a leap year. So 24 into 2. So 76 plus 48 gives us 124 days. And now let's divide these 124 with 7, that gives us 17 weeks and 5 odd days. We have previously learned when there are 5 odd days left, then it's Friday. Now let's calculate the number of days in a century. So as we have previously learned, if we are given 100 years, then the number of odd days would be 5, and the last day of the century would be Friday. And now the number of years are 200, so that we will do 5 plus 5, that will give us 10. Now 10 can be written as 7 plus 3. So basically these 7 are the days, and 7 constitutes makes a week, and 3 extra days are considered as the odd days. So we know when there are 3 extra days, it's considered the last day, we will consider that day as Wednesday. Now let's calculate for 300. We know 5 into 3 gives us 15. So 7 into 2 is 14. So 14 plus 1 is equals to 15. So over here we can see 1 day is extra, that 1 day is the odd day. And when we know when there is only one odd day, the last day would be Monday. Now let's come to 400. We know that 400 is the multiple of 4. So it will give us 0 odd days. That means the last day would be Sunday. Now let's come to 500. Again over here you can see the order will continue. It would be 5. Then since the number of odd days is 5, the last day would be Friday. Now as I told you previously, the order will continue. So 600 would be 5 plus 5, that is 10, and again 7 plus 3, so 3 are the odd days, that is Wednesday. So basically we can see over here there is a series going on, maybe like a order, like 5 3 1 0 5 3 1 0 5 3 1 0. Over here you can see the order is being disturbed. That is because the numbers are missed. After 800 it's given 1000. So basically 900 would be 5, and 1000 would be 3.